Ugh. How you doing? Go ahead, dab me up, man. Yeah, man. I'm literally just waking up, bruh. And I had this thought in my mind, Got the thought in my mind since last night, you know what I'm saying? Talking to little bro and everything, man. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I might as well go ahead and make that move and make that video, right? And of course, before we start, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody might be saying, yeah, it's time for a haircut. Listen, we ain't here for that today, okay? We're not here for that today. I know what's going on. I know I'm looking a little scruffy, but that's fine.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be the best you can be, and it's the best me I can be. All right? Anyway, so I was thinking, right? With the conversation with Lil Bro, you know what I'm saying? He told me I should make this video. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really at that point to make this type of video, right? And the premise is basically where I've started, where I've come from and where I am now, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, again, that's why I was telling him, I'm like, man, this, I ain't getting nowhere yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still, grinding. I'm still at the bottom, So I'm still trying to work my way up and everything like that, right? And then another thought occurred to me, today as far as like, is there something that, you didn't want to do or don't want to do, but you have to? You know what I'm saying? And more specifically, let me just say it. As far as working these jobs, man, you ever work a job, you're just like, bro, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't. But, if you don't do it, you're going to be sleeping outside by that tree that you be looking at on your way to work. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's one thing I want to touch on, right? Because I've had a lot of jobs like that. And it's like they never started like that, They never started to the point to where I was just like, man, I'm sick of this job. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But most of them really eventually got there, And where I am now, it's that same thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And there's certain things that contribute to that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a very I don't know. I believe I'm easygoing.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very easygoing. And matter of fact, before I even go into it, this ain't one of those, I'm depressed videos. I'm one, I don't feel good. Nah, this is a good video. So smile. You know what I'm saying? Smile and enjoy the day. It's bright outside. Enjoy, smell the good breeze, right? But going back into it, yeah, man, I'm a very easygoing person, right? And I'm no stranger to hard work. I say this a lot, right? To the individual I'm talking about. I'm no stranger to hard work, man. But I'm old enough now to where it's like, you're not gonna make me the workhorse and I'm the only strong horse out here on this range working. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that certain type of thing. So that's one of the reasons why, at my current little situation, you know what I mean? My current little job that I'm just like, man, I'm tired of it. You understand what I'm saying? But in the good light, doing this content, man, it makes me feel good. Makes me feel real good. It makes me feel good to the point it's like it's almost therapeutic. Like even this video right now, right? It's to the point it's like, this is early in the morning. I just got up. You know what I mean? I washed my face. I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? And I feel good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Streaming over on Twitch, interacting with the people, playing the games, doing what I want to do, making everything my own. And mind you, this like the content creators and streamers, I don't feel like they get a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is legit a production. Like I said on my other stream, man, I gotta put my wife in this, man. Dumpling, she do her thing, man. Playing the Sims and literally, like, from start to finish is a production. She's a producer. You understand what I'm saying? Like content creators are producers. She go ahead and make the story, right? She makes and creates the characters. She makes the wardrobe. She makes the houses and environments that they gonna be in. You understand what I'm saying? Then she go ahead, compiles all that stuff together, makes it cinematic, gets all the different angles. Listen, man, this is a production. You know what I'm saying? And I just sit back and all like, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That is cool. You feel me? So on that same note, on that same tip, it's like, bro, I'm like, I want that. You know what I mean? Like, I want that not just for the simple fact of, you know, I mean, it is a big a big reason, right?
You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
It's like, yeah, I do want to get out of the job that I'm working and stuff like that, but this is something that I want to do. You know, it's a different feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Being behind this camera and stuff like that. Like at first, you know, certain individuals might be hesitant or whatever. But it's like, bro, just do it. You know what I mean? Like Nike, just do it, man. And this is the motivation part of the video, bro. Because again, from where I started, everybody start from zero. And this is what my little bro E3 was telling me. It's like, yo, I told him, I said, listen, man, I ain't nowhere yet, but I am somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid. Like recently, I just started my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And with the help of my wife Dumpling, she's amazing. With the help of her, like, listen, man, I'm already affiliate within about 4 days. You understand what I'm saying? For this month, you know what I mean? Once the month rolled around, I made some money. You know what I mean? I made some money. You know what I mean? And I ain't get there with YouTube yet, but I'm gonna get there. So it's like, of course, you want to think about where you want to be. You want to make goals and everything for yourself. You want to see it and be able to explain it and things of that nature. You want that. But the main thing is, it's like, bro, you gotta start. Because if you don't start, hey, you cook. You know what I mean? But let's go a little bit further on that. When you do start, you can't just be out there all willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research. You know what I mean? And see, that's one thing I had to learn too. Hey, come on, camera. Come on, camera. So you got to do your research. And that's what Dumpling was telling me. Like, you know, you got to look at this. You got to look at that. What's this? What's that? How this work? You know, how people are going to find you and stuff like that. And it's a lot of tricks to the trade when you're doing content creation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do the little clickbait stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Mr. Beast type clickbait type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't throwing no shots, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if it works too much now or whatever, but I mean, hey, you know, people, you know, they still do that type thing. But there are certain formulas that you should follow to be, you know, a little bit more successful. And that's the stuff I'm learning. You got to learn every day, man. Every day, bro. You got to incorporate some stuff. Like last night, I learned, it was something small, but literally just learned how to separate my camera from my gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Because I be noticing in, you know, my videos when I, you know, do certain edits and zoom in and stuff like that, it's like, you know, my camera be grainy and stuff. And I'm like, dang, man, I don't want that. But I learned how to do that last night. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like, I don't more so need it now because I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Basically every video I put out now, like currently is going to be like streaming. You know what I mean? But don't worry. Later on down the line, I'm gonna go ahead, like I told E3 little bro, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate more edits and the stuff like that. So you know, you gonna see. You know what I mean? But also, again, I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed. Like even right now, I'm recording. This not the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dublin, man. Listen, man. I'm looking at a whole PC right here.
You got fucking money. He got money. Get it off for him.
You know what I'm saying? And her only requirement was make some money. So that's what I'm gonna do. But seriously, man, doing this is it feels good. You know, I made a video to myself a while ago, man, and I was not in a good spot, man. You know, I was really just thinking, I'm like, dang, man, like, what am I gonna do if this don't work out or this or that? And I needed something to change, man. But it's like, yo, one thing I learned for real, and this was recently too, man, put God first. I know a lot of people might mention God in a lot of places. They might mention, say, you know, oh, you know, this God the reason for this and that and none of that. But I really mean it, because I know God. And no shade to them people or whatever, or whoever have said it in the individual I'm talking about, but I know God, man. So with me saying put him first, I mean that. And once you do that, everything else will fall in line and you will get that favor. You understand what I'm saying? Because realistically, I can't do none of this stuff without him. Don't get me wrong. He's giving me the energy, the characteristics, you know what I'm saying? The all the stuff to be who I am, right? When I'm making these videos and stuff like that. But of course, without him, you know, none of that stuff is possible, you know? So keep that in mind too, man. You know what I mean? If it's one thing you want to do, you want to make sure that God is included in your schedule, your daily schedule, your life. You feel me? Make sure he's the center, because I'm telling you, everything else will follow. And again, I'm not exactly where I want to be as far as the financial situation, as far as, you know what I'm saying, being at that level and the goal that I see. But I'm right where I need to be, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm right where I need to be. I feel good. This feels good. You know, I can't stress that enough. This feels good, man. So I still gotta, you know, be in the Lord's counsel, man, for sure. Like, ask him what he think about this. You know, do I keep going or do I not? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep praying and asking him, because again, the minute that, you know, he tells me no, what I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? The Lord say, nah, this ain't for you. You're not really supposed to be doing this. You know what I mean? You shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? I gotta put it down. I don't know what I would do after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the content stuff. You know what I mean? But you gotta keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? So keep God first, man. Put him first. And then let everything else fall under it. Because it's gonna fall together. Like Legos, like the Jenga jumps, everything is just going. It's cohesive, man. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to motivate somebody that's gonna see this, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wanted to come on here and talk and yap. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. You feel me? That's what I did. I'm yapping today, man. How long? It's been 13 minutes, man. But I feel good, dog. I said that a couple times in this video. Hey, listen, man. Whatever you want to do, make sure that you do it to the fullest extent. Don't be lazy. And like Dumpler said, do it when you're tired, do it when you're angry, do it when you're sad, do it when you ain't got nothing left in the tank. And I know that's kind of hard to think, because it's like, how can I make good content if I'm tired or whatever? But the key for real is number one, like I said, put God first. That's the main key for real. And I ain't talking about just saying, oh man, you know, I thank you for this award. I want to thank the God, da. No. Really know who God is for real. You know what I'm saying? Put him first. That's number one. But the other thing is consistency, man. Stay consistent. Keep going. Keep doing it, bro. You know what I mean? Because faith without works is dead. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So, like I said, bro, I hope y'all watching this in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You watch this in the morning. You know you got that fuel to go ahead, go at it and get at it. You know what I mean? You got that fire. And that's the one thing that I lost for a long time. I was like, bro, man, I ain't got that fire to do stuff, man. I'm trying to get this job, that job, man. But that fire's back. Thanks to the Lord for real. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I ain't gonna keep yapping your head off, man. It's 15 minutes, man. I done went over my time, man. It's 15 minutes and 12 seconds. Look, man, y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Before you get out of here, hey, dap me up. One love, man. Y'all be safe. I'm out.